EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene, oh, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They're going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find...
And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Down.
In your face.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a third and long. Now back to throw. He's going to sling this deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on third and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down, it's Coleman. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Here we go.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion. And
he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 4th touch. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Coleman on the draw. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding.
Let's go. 58, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. All going deep here for he's got a man complete. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle.
And he's going to go down again. Robert Quinn able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey.
Let's go now. 50 up the flag. Thanks.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown. play action. They'll throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. With a touchdown. That's the... They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. They'll drop the throw on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd and 9 now. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 15. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Ready. Go 50 yards to the right. And watch that. And watch the ball.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. Flushed out right. This one complete to Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Open man is Samuel, complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now back to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date